think I'm live now. Am I live? Okie dokie. All right. Let's see. Please stand up straight. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm now live for a little Streamily signing. I haven't done one of these live streams in quite a while. Hey, hello people. Oh, that thing's telling me I gotta take my pills. You know what? It's gonna have to wait. Hey, how you doing? Yay, everyone's here waving. Nice to see you all. Yeah, they have this thing on Streamily now where it's called signed with personalized video. And I was doing that for a while because it's quicker. You know, you order the thing and I can do it right away and sign it to you with a special video just for you and then send it. Boom. But hey, how you doing? But the thing is, with that, I don't get to chat with you guys. You know, it's like a one thing. It takes about, a minute and then poof. So at least if I do a live stream once in a while, I can chat with you. You can chat with me, ask me questions. Hopefully I'll see them. Hey, how you doing? You're doing good? Right on. Hello. It's a strange weather day today because for the first time, it was so cold in the morning that when I came out, the heater had gone on all by itself. It does that. If it gets below like 62 degrees, there's nothing I can do to stop it. The heat will just come on and it'll go off, 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 and it'll go on. So, and now it's like totally warm. So I have the windows open. So if you hear, fire truck or something, which happens a lot, don't be surprised. Hello everyone. How you doing? Everyone having a good day? Oh, look, I can see Agumon right behind me over there. Oh, and I can see Conan up behind me on the left. Fun. You can't see Meryl though. Meryl's up there too, but she's a little bit farther. I have another Meryl right here. I'll show you. Because I love them. I'm so excited that I finally got a Funko Pop. Woohoo! How you doing, Meryl? Gotta love that gal. Anyway, I was just like, woohoo! Same, you know the feeling. Mm-hmm. Hello. And Lilymon, yeah. You know what? It took 20 years for me to get a Meryl Funko Pop for Trigun. Do we ever think we're gonna get a Lilymon? Nah. Will we ever get a Conan? You would think by now. So I'm not holding my breath on that one. No way. Okay. Yes, I love them too. Thankfully I have my headset plugged into. Woo. Yeah. Fire trucks, the dogs, the car alarms across the street, which is like, really? You think they want to steal that car? No. Anyway, so I think, unless I see any, yeah, I'm hoping for Conan too, man. Really, years. I really thought that Conan would come out before Meryl after all this time. But, okay. So I want to start with the very first one. If you're here, I don't know. Love Hina Funkos? Oh my gosh, that would be great. You know what else? I would love, now I only got to play her one time, Fujiko Mine from Lupin the Third, Castle of Cagliostro. I would love a Fujiko Funko. God, would that be great? I don't know. It's just me. How's the sound of the fire truck? Oh, super fun, right? So let me see if is Simon here? Simon, are you here? Kaoru was a very beautiful character. I loved Kaoru so much. Kaoru is one of my all-time favorites. And, I'm just going to say this. The trend right now is to reboot and recast. So if you ever see like an old show, like Digimon, reboot, recast. And, any other classics that are coming out, that's the trend. So I don't have a lot of hope for any of those to use the original cast. They're just not doing it. And that's fine. We've got our show. We have our version. Somebody else gets to do their version, right? Is there any Lupin Funkos? Did they make? I don't know. I really don't know. I literally just thought of that the other day when I got a print of Fujiko in her camouflage outfit from the one movie that I got to do as her. And I'm like, dang, I don't think there's a Funko for Fujiko. There might be. No, I don't think there is. Anyway, hello. What? Guardian of the Galaxy? Do you want Lilymon to dance? Oh my God, dance battle. Turd Blossom? I mean, please, so much fun. Anyway, so Simon, I hope you're here because I want to sign one of these right now before we just keep, yada. So Simon would like one of the Triguns with me and Vash. I also have one with me and Millie, and that's also really fun. And Simon says, anybody know what that's about? I went to Kitsune-con. Yay! How fun! That was a really fun one, right? I think it was really fun. Okay, Simon says, could you please add? Oh, I love this quote. All of life's journeys come with meetings, partings, and reunions. Absolutely. I'm gonna do it in silver. Yeah, that was like one of the best ones this year, I think. Kitsune-con. That was like totally great. Okay, so can you say hi to me as Sakura from Rock Lee? You know what? I gotta tell you, that was a one-time deal. I think, was it like just one season? And I sort of forgot. I gotta tell you, I forgot what she sounds like. But, I mean, people ask me to do the voice from certain ones. Yeah, Beatles, hello. Like I always get asked to do Conan or Mercedes or even Chihiro or, God, what's another one? There's like 4 or 5 that I always do. And then someone will ask me to do something from like Rock Lee or something that I just don't remember. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do it because I don't remember. I have no brain cells left. All right, Simon, I'm going to sign your print. So, to Simon. And the quote is, all of life's journeys, I want to make sure I get it right. I remember this quote. I know it, but I don't have it memorized. Sending appearances. Okay, no appearances in LA coming up that I know of. And send-ins, I still have to figure out how that happens. I know they do them, but I asked the guy on Streamily and he never got back to me. So it's, I don't know, a little miscommunication. Anyway, all right. All of life's journeys. I actually signed this quote on a bunch of Funkos as soon as they came out. We did a store signing in Pasadena, and we had a bunch of quotes that we put on. Really fun. Come with meetings, partings, and reunions. Woo! This is a new pen, and it's quite smelly. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I write kind of big, and since that was a long quote, it covers the entire picture, but I hope that's okay, Simon. Okay, so I always forget to do this. I have to put a number on the back to make sure that you get the right one. That's why we have to do this. Okay, so there's Simon's beautiful Trigun print. Thank you very much. Lily from Leapfrog. I'm not sure I remember how she sounds. It might be like that. I don't remember. It was years ago. You know, I'm like 500 years old. I can't remember that for a fact. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. In fact, I'm going to start one of these days, before I go to every convention, I'm going to try and go back and listen to some so I know what I'm doing. Because, you know, if you ask me to do a voice and I do it wrong because I don't remember, or because I think I remember it right and it's actually for a different character, then I feel kind of dumb. But I hope you'll forgive me for not remembering all of them. I just don't. And I'm having a little sip from my Star Trek glass. I'm a big Star Trek fan, as well as the Beatles, as we all know. Derek Stephen Prince. Yeah, he's great. I've known him for 5,000 years. We did Love Hina together, and I mean, so many things. And we're never at MetroCon. That'd be fun. Oh, shut up, you're not old. I'm young at heart. But yeah, Steve Prince, as I knew him growing up, we've known each other for 1,000 years, and we've only done, I think, one convention together, ever. I can't remember after live stream. You know what? I just got to look it up on YouTube. And, okay, that's what the voice was. I don't know. Sometimes I do remember after I hear it for a second. Oh, God, that's it. And sometimes I just like, okay. I guess that was it. Like the next one. Oh, shoot. Where'd she go? She's not here. The next one I have to do. Where did she go? Oh, come on, man. She's in the wrong place. Staying organized can be tough. Okay. Stephanie Shea. That's so fun. She did Danganronpa too. The next one is Danganronpa. It's a new Samugi that I got. Now, the Danganronpa ones were very similar, but I had to try and keep them different. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? I think Sayaka was very sweet, and I think Sumugi was in the same range, but she had a little more brass to her, and then Chihiro had a little bit lower voice, a little bit of kind of air. That was interesting. Finding the right voice for these characters that they wanted to be semi-similar, but like still totally different, if that even makes any sense. Hopefully you and Tom come back to Rhode Island this year or next year. I would love to come back to Rhode Island. Oh my gosh, we got to see this much of Rhode Island, which always happens. You go there and you never see anything. Oh, you got the updated booster. You know what? We can't get it yet because we got COVID last month. Isn't that great? Me and Tom. We came back from 2 conventions in a row, which we try never to do because it's so exhausting. And we came back, and we had COVID, and it was awful. It was awful for like a week. I don't know what strain is out there right now, but please, guys, don't get it. It's contagious, and it's super not fun. Oh, my God. So we can't get the booster now, September, October, till November. 3 months after you've had it, then you can get a booster, but right now we can't. Need you to come back? Yeah, I want to do something else in LA. I mean, we did Anime LA in January, and that's it. We kind of don't do a lot of LA stuff. No, we did a one-day signing in Simi Valley, but we don't have anything else lined up for LA. So the Eris variant, is that what they're calling it? How crazy. Speaking of Lily, I remember watching the videos. Oh my gosh. Do you have an interview request? Yeah, of course. I don't do every single interview request, but, ask me and I'll see if I can do it. Daughter loves Spirited Away. How fun is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. I hate to admit it, but I haven't seen a lot of those beautiful movies. Just a couple. Oh, you met me at Simi Valley. Woohoo! How fun is that? That was something. Wow. All these Digimon actors in one room signing and signing and signing. Like everybody from Digimon. Me and Tom and Brian Beacock was there. Michael Sorich was there. It was a scene. COVID free. Holy cow. How many are left with no COVID? Digimon Day, yeah. Ice Age 2. Tom was in that. Oh, yeah, Leapfrog. Right on. I think I did sign that. Okay. Gotta get back to this. So, Peter Kamlong, wants me to write despair. That's a nice short quote. I like that. Okay, so, Peter, I hope you're watching. This is to you. To Peter, and I gotta spell that last name right because it's Khamlng. Okay. And here comes despair. I'll put a little heart under that because don't we all love despair? Okay, so Peter, here's your beautiful print. And God, I love silver. It really looks good on just about everything. Haven't got struck by COVID yet. You are so lucky. Holy moly. Okay, and I gotta put the number on the back so you get the right one. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. And let's see. Yeah, I know. 2020, 2021, 2022, no COVID. We never got it. Got all the shots. Wore the masks. This year, we loosened it up. We didn't wear the mask as much, especially at the convention. Because when people want to take a selfie, they want to see your face. And we hadn't been doing that. We'd been doing it with the mask. And I think that was our downfall. We got it, finally. We were exhaustion plus COVID being very contagious all of a sudden again. It was really, really super unpleasant. Okay, so what's your favorite Walt Disney World memory? I was on tour with a show one time, and we stopped and went to Walt Disney World. We were there for like one day, and we went to the part of it that's the most like Disneyland, which is so ridiculous because we have Disneyland. And so, I mean, it was fun, but it was extremely hot and humid, which made it kind of not as fun as we would have wanted. I guess if we had came in fall or winter or something like that, it would have been great. Yeah, now we're being safe. Now we're being safe so we don't catch it again. You caught it first time in July. Yeah. And well, I'm hoping that now that we've had it won't be as bad, if we, please, God forbid, don't get it again down the line. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it gets hot out here, but it doesn't get, like, excruciating, and there's very little humidity. So when we go to a place that's humid, it's like, oh my God, the hair goes puffy, and you just feel like you're schwitzing the whole time. But I mean, there's great stuff in Florida. We have friends there, we have relatives there, and of course there's, Harry Potter World, so, which we have to go back to. All right, so let's get another of these signed. Oh, this is for Derek, not Derek Stephen Prince. Although I saw a t-shirt with his picture on it on, was it TeePublic? I don't know how they did this, but they got a picture of Derek Stephen Prince, and they put little, like, pink thingies and little eyelashes on him, and the t-shirt is called Derek Sama. I was very, very tempted to order one and wear it, but I don't know if he would appreciate it. I don't know, but it was really cute. You've been going back to the studios for work more and more. It's nice to... Yes, as soon as the studios reopened, I was out the door and in there. I hate recording at home. It's small, cramped, hot, and I'm not an engineer, which means every job that I had to do from home was super unpleasant. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying my best, and it was just, forget it. I'll be in the studio anytime. I'll wear a mask up to the point where the door closes, and they start recording. I'll do that. Please. Yeah, right? Harry Potter, yes, like at Universal, but the Harry Potter World in Florida is twice as big. They have Diagon Alley, and they have, Gringotts Bank with the dragon and the Gringotts Bank ride. They've got all this other great stuff. It's twice as big, and I don't think there's room enough at Universal Hollywood to put the other stuff in, so I'm kind of bummed out, because that would be so great. Who would win in a dance-off, Lilymon or Groot? Probably Groot. I mean, Lilymon would do really great, but come on, Groot. He's got the moves, right? What? Yeah. Oh, hey, someone else joined. All right. Derek, I am going to write, you try to hide yourself with that mask and helmet, but I know who you really are. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to use... Should I use gold on this one? I mean, or is this bronze? I'm going to try this. Okay, to Derek. Oh, yeah, that looks good. To Derek. You try to hide yourself. Oh, I left the radio on. This sounds really pretty. With that mask and helmet. But I know who you really are. I know who you really are. Once again, it's a long quote, and I kind of write big, so it took up most of the picture. Okay, but I'll sign it up on top. All right, so there you are, Derek. I don't know if you can tell from there, but it looks really pretty with the bronze on it. I hope you're watching. If not, if whoever doesn't make it, I'll just post it on Instagram and you can watch it later if you missed me signing your print, and you could see it later. Okay. Is that? All right. These are Disney kids. Paige O'Hara. Would you want Rosamund partnered with Alice or Belle? Well, I love Belle. Belle's she's the best. Gotta love that girl. She reads, and she looks beautiful dancing with the Beast in that gorgeous yellow dress. Yeah, and she seems like a smart girl. I like her. Dancing music you play on a phone or any device. What? I'm planning to visit Walt Disney World during Christmas time. It's so beautiful. Well, I haven't been at Disney World at Christmas, but I've been to Disneyland at Christmas, and it's the best time of year to go. It is absolutely gorgeous. Halloween is fine. It's pretty. It's fall, but Christmas time. That's gonna be super fun. I think so. Anyway, I want to go back. I want to go back at Christmas, but it's just it's kind of a hassle now. Everything has to be done in the app and blah blah blah. But we'll do it. Here's how you work on Miraculous Ladybug. Seeing the mayor voice was creepy. Well, I love working on Miraculous. I love doing the teacher, Miss Bustier, but it's so fun to get akumatized and get to play the evil version of yourself. I love that. I got to do that twice. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, right? Christmas there, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Let me do one more of these guys. Okay. That was the Partridge Family, by the way. I love the Partridge Family. Well, I think I love you. Well, I think I love you. Sorry. Not have Nightmare Before Christmas 30th anniversary. Would you rather celebrate Halloween or Christmas? Jack Skellington, you would probably have to do Halloween, but I like Christmas better. But with Jack Skellington, okay, yeah, Halloween. I think I'm going to do gold on this one, too. This is for Daniel. Are you watching, Daniel? I'm about to sign your lovely Beach Mercedes print. Okay, to Daniel. There you are. I'll put my name over here. Okay, now let's see what this quote is. Mercedes, best girl. Woohoo! Yes, thank you. Love your voices, her. Heart. Would you mind writing your fave quote as her? Thank you. Yeah, my favorite quote is, I don't even know if it's a quote after all these years, but I always write it because I love it. And it's, may the goddess bless you. That's like just a nice thing to say. It's lovely, and it's something Mercedes would say and would believe in, right? So, may the goddess bless you. And you know what? Put a little heart under too, because that's lovely. What do we have? As a new voice actor, who's a student of Joshua Seth? It's nice to meet you. Student of Joshua Seth. Fantastic. We do a lot of conventions with him because of the Digimon thing. Because, my husband Tom is Agumon, and I'm his mom, and Rosemon and Lilymon and Lilamon, Lalamon, all those other mons. But since I play his mother, his mom, who makes I made liver shakes. So we're always together, and we see him a lot, and he's so much fun. In fact, a gal I know who I haven't seen in 100 years, she used to live out here in LA, she took his online class unknowingly. She didn't know that we knew him and that whatever, and she loved it, and it was great. And yeah, he has so much experience. You want to take a class with someone who has a lot of experience, and he's a guy with a lot of experience. Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you too. So, okay, so that's the little first batch. Let me make sure. Did I write the number on the back? Yeah, I did not. Oh my God. Gotta keep these organized. I'm like literally just, screwy. I can't keep track of anything. It's really hard. I have to write everything down. And then I have to remember where I put the list that I wrote the things on. Derek Stevens told me he could out-cackle Pat Carroll from The Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to ask him about that next time I see him. Which I don't know when that's going to be. Because we hardly ever see each other. Because, nobody works together. You're lucky if you see someone coming out of the booth while you're on the way in. Or vice versa. Because, you don't record together, at least not anime or games. If you're lucky enough to do original animation, like, I don't know, like we always say The Simpsons, but, anything that's on TV right now that's original animation, not anime, not video games, then you get to work together, which is super fun. Super fun. What happened? Wish I was in Digimon. Play a lot of Digimon decks for the card game. That's so fun. Yeah, no, Digimon was great. I mean, it was ongoing. We were so lucky to be in this project that went on for years and years. All the different versions of Digimon, not everyone was in, but I was in every single one of them, playing at least one of my characters, and then the Digimon Tri movies. Wow, that was amazing too. Wow, loved that. Okay, so let me get to the other side here. What's this now? Something else is cool. Derek shares the same birthday as Jafar and Dolores. Oh my God, Jafar. Now there's a character. Is this? Wait, no. That's the other. This is this. Okay. Oh my God, I had it on the wrong side the whole time. Eek. Oh well. Hiya. Hey, how you doing? DJTAPBB? Okay, I'm going to sign one for Megan. Megan, who also wants a Trigun, Meryl and Vash. So, Megan, can you please write, "It's the job. It's what I do." It is the job. It is what I do. So, here we go to Megan. It's the job. It's what I do. Doot doot. In quotes. All right. Are you watching, Megan? I just signed your beautiful print with silver this time. Very, very nice. It looks so good on there. And got to put the number. Really? That's the number? I guess so. Okay. So I hope you're getting to see this. Everyone who ordered, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if they're actually on or not, or if it's just other people who want to chat. I've yet to watch Trigun. What? You haven't watched Trigun? But I heard many great things about it. It's pretty good. I watched it for the first time with my daughter recently. Literally. Recorded it, done, 20 years ago. Finally, this year, we're like, our daughter is really interested. Oh, thank you for the signature. Yay, Megan, you're here. And we showed it to our daughter, and we all watched it together. And we're like, you know what? This show is pretty good. I think it holds up. So, yeah, Trigun, watch it. Pretty great. I think you'll love it. I hope you love it. We need Ty to marry Mako. We get Cassandra. Okay, well, I don't know if that's going to happen, but, we all have our ships, right? Whatever it is. Better late than never. Okay, so that was that. I think I missed something up above. I'm going to try and check. Let's see. Can I go back without ruining everything? I've yet to watch Reboot. It looks cute. The animation style is totally different. But I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I don't know. I mean, I rarely even watch the stuff I do. So to watch a reboot of something that I've done, I don't know. But you tell me how it is. sometimes I ask people how like the live action of Rurouni Kenshin. I never saw, but a bunch of people said it was very good. So eventually I might watch that because it's different. It's not a reboot anime version of an anime that I've done. It's live action, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll watch that. By the way, who wants to watch Digimon Try on Peacock for free? Fantastic! That's excellent. You know, we were just thrilled to be asked to come back and do those movies. Everyone who was still around. Tom and Josh and me, it was just fantastic. And we sat here and watched the final one, Last Evolution Kazuna, and you might need some tissues with you when you watch that one, folks. I'm just saying. When I attended Wendy Lee's live stream the other day, she did very cute TK voicing, describing our favorite elephant, Dumbo. Okay. Wow. Well, how would I describe Dumbo? Dumbo, I just made some onion juice. Would you like some? As Ty's mom. I mean, he could, like, suck that up with his snoot, right, and then drink it? I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Okay. Let me do the next one, which is, this is brand new. This is brand new. And you know what? I really like it, but I think I have a different one coming out soon. It's Mercedes and Ira. And it's just so cute. You know, it's like the warrior gal and the tea gal together. So this is for, interesting. This is for Professor Orange. Are you watching Professor Orange? And I'll make it out to you. No quote. I will make it out to Professor Orange. Okay. Exclamation, because that's quite a name. All right. So there you are. Lovely. Signed. I'm going to put a heart up here too. No, I think I'm going to put a peace sign. I like peace signs and hearts. Okay. So if you're watching, there you are, Professor Orange. Your beautiful print is done. Nice one is Ty's mom. I'm not sure elephants would eat onions, though. I don't know either. But I like them. And they're good for you. So I am citizens for onions. And let's put the number on that one. So we don't get the wrong one to the wrong person. To the beginning is going to be great. And I actually cried in Kazuna. Yeah, me too. I did. I'm sorry. It was emotional. No two ways about it. Deontay has joined. Hello. Big fan of Digimon and Naruto. Yay, Naruto. Again, I say, when is Conan going to get a Funko? She needs one. She needs a Funko Pop. Sooner than later. Conan, when me and Tom go to conventions, Conan and Agumon are the ones that they want to hear all the time. Those are the voices that they want to hear. Tom how did I audition for Naruto? I don't remember auditioning. I know that I was doing Mabui first in Naruto, and that was my character. It was like a little secondary character, and I came in and did that. But one day I was done recording Mabui, and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn was directing. She said, I want you to do this other character called Conan. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And she showed me the character, and she played me the ref, and that's the reference of the Japanese voice. I'm like, God, I can't do that. I've never done a character like that before. She's so much gravitas. She was so dramatic. And she believed in me, and she said, I know you can do it. You can do this. And so because of Mary Elizabeth, I got to play this incredible character all these years, Conan, who I love so much. What is this one now? The Kenshin live action is really amazing. I recommend because who plays Kenshin is Kamen Rider Deno. I don't know who that is, but I've heard that it's great. And now you're also saying that it's great. So I'll have to watch it one day. But yeah, that's how I got Conan. I did an audition for her I was already working on the show, and the director just said, I want you to do this part. So, thank you, Mary Elizabeth in Hawaii. All these years later, that was like one of my favorite characters ever, and I didn't even think I could have done her, and I did. Yay. So it just shows you. You should always believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. At the time, I didn't. She did. And now my philosophy is believe you can do it. Because you know what? You probably can. My little brother Jordan, into Naruto, he's going to rewatch the show again, but first he's going to finish One Piece. Okay. That's fine. I haven't seen One Piece. But is there a live action of One Piece too? Crazy. It's like so popular now that it's everywhere. Favorite Conan line you love the most? I don't know. I don't remember. But what I always say to people when we're at conventions, Tom always says, hey, how you doing? Pepper breath. You know, his little, I don't sound like him. I try. But the one that I always do is I'll get close to their ear and go, the Akatsuki are not evil. And they usually go, ooh. Which is super fun. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting a text message, and I have to make it go away. Go there. Can't do that right now. Yeah, so that's my favorite Conan line that I always do, which I don't know if it's an actual line. I remember. I think I remember. So that's the one I do. Now, sure, I found out about One Piece. Thanks to memes. You know, memes can be very informative. All right, so let's do another for John. I have a Naru and Keitaro from Love Hina for John. So, oh right, you can make a little video message to the person and leave it on there for them to see, you know, when you sign their print. And he accidentally sent me the wrong message, but it was fine. It was very cute. He says, sorry for sending you the wrong video message. Love Hina is one of my favorite anime. Could you please write your favorite Naru quote? Thank you. And let me just tell you. Yay, Digimon, and Naruto, and Demon Slayer. Right on, right? I mean, I play the mom. She was in the first season in Mugen Train, but after that, she's mainly in Nezuko's head. We'll see. I hope I come back as her. I'm just glad I got to play her for more than one episode, which is what I thought. That was something. From Gats and Anime Podcast, would love to interview you. Yeah, DM me. And I'll check out your podcast and you know, see what's happening. I think I have a couple other people that ask me, just a couple. But I like to check it out first before I say yes. I just do. There was no power in Tarzana? Ugh! I hate it when that happens. Ugh. I always pray that it just lasts for a couple minutes and not a couple hours or, you know, God forbid, days. That's kind of the worst. Okay, so, John, I am good. Oh, no, it's fine. You know, I do stuff like that all the time, too. Sometimes I send the wrong email to somebody. I'm like, oops, sorry, that was supposed to go to, you know, whoever. It happens to all of us. So that's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. So, okay, to John. Here we go. One. The only quote that's really worth quoting from that show is Keitaro! So there we are. With 3 exclamations. All right. So there you are, John. Beautiful. I love this print. It came out so beautiful. I really like it. Okay, let's put the number on the back. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Does that look like a 7? No, that's a 9. Okay. I'll leave it this way. All right. Yeah. Hey. Someone says, hey, Dorothy. How you doing? Okay. Do we have any other questions? I may have missed some along the way. If I missed your question and you still want to ask it, go ahead and do it again, because sometimes when I try to scroll back up again and go like back and forth, I totally mess it up. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Technology is kind of beyond me. I'm much more analog. So what is this now? If I was going to, for example, Kira Buck and I share the same birthday as Disneyland's Construction Day. Okay, so you're a Disney destined. See what I did there? That was terrible. Meaning voice actors from Canada. We're going to Canada this week for the first time. And I'm really looking forward to it. I hope we meet some Canadian actors and Canadian fans. Never been there, never been out of the country for a convention. This is like awesome. It's a first. Love the poster. It looks amazing. Yay! Fantastic. So, yeah, we're going to the Northern National Collectors Convention in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, at a hotel called Caesars. I don't think it's like Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, although it might be. I don't know. We've never been there. So that's going to be really fun. I can't wait. We leave on Thursday, and we're going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you're in Canada, in Ontario, come see us. That could be really fun. Can you do Conan's voice? I kind of did before. I know she's very low and serious, but I haven't had a chance to do Conan for so long. That's the thing. You move on. You don't do these shows for a while. You do a little this and a little that, along the way, and then people want to hear that one from way back there. And I'm like, okay, I think it was this, but I'm not totally sure because I've done like all these other little things since then. So, I try. We try. We want to make the fans happy. We want to do... Seriously, I wish I remembered every single part, every single voice, but I don't. So you have to remind me. One guy actually had YouTube on his phone. He's like, this was you, right? And he's playing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that was me. I don't even remember doing that show. So sometimes you just got to help us out. You love that 3000. I love that you said, I love that 3000. Fabulous. Disney mom. Yeah. Disney mom. No, kind of doesn't work. Anyway. How did you come up for the voice of Lilymon? We auditioned. I do remember that audition because it was at Saban in Westwood. And they don't do this anymore. They will either email you the 1, 2, or possibly 3 parts they want you to audition for, or if you have to go in, they'll hand you 1 or 2 parts they want you to audition for. This time, all the parts were out on a table, and you could pick, 2 or 3. And, I don't know, Lilymon she seemed kind of like this. Hey, I'm Lilymon. I don't know. I just picked that. I had a couple others that I auditioned for that I did not get, and they cast me as Ty's mom. I didn't even audition for her. They just knew from my speaking voice I'd be a good mom. And they were right. You, Tom, and Joshua Schatz, El Centro, Renee's Comics sports cards. Oh, you know what? You should reach out to them and tell them. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to write this down fast enough unless it doesn't move. Renee's Comics sports cards. Okay. I will tell you, though, since Joshua lives in Florida, it might be hard for him to do a card store in LA. Me and Tommy are here. We could always do it, but it depends. When they're doing a convention, they're totally willing to fly you out. They fly you out and put you up in a hotel, and you're there for the weekend or whatever. But when it's just a card store, it's good if you're local. Like, he'll do card stores in Florida, no problem. He'll just drive there because they probably don't want to fly you for like a 1-day signing at their card store. So, but, if there's anything in California, local, LA, Orange County, whatever, me and Tom would be glad to go. Or just me, or just Tom, So that's kind of the way that goes. But you can always ask him and, see what's going on there. Okay, wait a second. Megan? Is this Megan again or a different Megan? I don't know. Okay, Megan, I have a beautiful action shot of Kaoru to sign. I think that's the dojo in the background, I think. Anyway, okay. So, thank you for the signature. Archives of his enemy. Yay! Ronnie Kenshin. Okay. So, let me write to Megan. All right. Fahn. And a sword is a tool to save people with. Great quote. Love that. Is a tool to save people. Can I spell the word people? I don't know. There we go. I'll put a little heart there too, because I like that. I was texting him, but you and Tom would be great. I don't know, I was going to talk to them. Yeah, what the hell? Doesn't hurt. And, we always say if you want to have me or Tom or me and Tom at your local convention, just reach out to them, send them an email. Doesn't mean they're going to do it, but, but it helps. I guess it helps. I guess if they feel like enough people are asking for somebody that, okay, we better get them. I guess that's the way that works. So that was Megan. 261. Okay. So what else do we have here? Is Lilymon or Rosemon? If you could describe Gaston, what would you call him? Oh my gosh. Gaston. Well, Gaston is a piece of work. That's one way to describe him. I think. I guess that would be Rosemon and Lilymon. Yeah, the first time I saw that movie, I cracked up so hard at Gaston. Oh my God. He's such a dunderhead, but so funny. It's not great when he starts attacking the beast. Then he becomes a total schmuck. But up until that point, he's just a dunderhead and very funny, and I loved him. But yeah, Disney movies, I grew up on them. How did I become a voice actor? Funny you should ask. Me and Tom and a bunch of the old guard, Steve Bloom, Wendy Lee, Richard Epcar, we all got started back in the early 90s, I guess it was, before there was anything. It was the Wild West of nothing. There was no Toonami, there was no Crunchyroll, there was no anime on TV, there was zero. We were the beginning. We were the beginning of all of it, which meant that there really was no voice acting, dubbing as a career. We were the ground floor of that. Basically, when the product started to trickle in from Japan, the anime, they just were looking for actors, and we were actors. We were stage actors, we were on-camera actors, and so anyone who knew anyone who was an actor would grab them and bring them in, and no one knew what they were doing. Didn't know how to dub, didn't know what anime was. We basically got thrown in the pool and learned how to swim, and that's how I became a voice actor. And Tom, and Steve Bloom, and all these wonderful people. Which is why I always tell people, if you want to be a voice actor, be an actor first. Take acting classes. Do live stage. Do, all that performing. Learn how to be an actor. Learn how to break down a script. Learn how to make split-second decisions. Take improv class. Take a singing class so you can learn how to really breathe and not like fake breathe like so many people do. And you don't have to have a quote-unquote great voice. You don't have to sound like Richard Epcar or Sandy Fox. You can just have a normal voice, because you know what? There's a million characters, and they all have different voices, and there's going to be characters out there who need to sound like you. So, don't freak out. Don't try to put on a wacky voice unless they ask you to, because that can be fun. But the other thing with that, though, is to know your limits. If you do like a creature voice, and you think that's really great, and it may sound really great, but you have to be able to perform that voice for at least 2 hours if you get the job. Because anime sessions are usually 2 hours. Game sessions are usually 4 hours. So then you would need to be able to do that voice for 4 hours with little breaks in between. Hey, how you doing? I'm getting near the end, folks, but I'm just giving a little voiceover info here at the end. Somebody asked me how I got started, and you got to protect that. You have to learn to breathe. You have to learn how to support. This is the physical aspect, the voice, so that you can make those monster choices when you need to, or so you can yell from your diaphragm and not from your throat, because then you'll lose your voice. You will. It's happened to almost all of us at one point. And especially back when we were just starting out and we didn't know what we were doing. There were no voiceover classes. There was nothing. We were just, here, do this. So, we learned the hard way. And so take acting class, more than one. Become a stage actor. Learn that. Feel that. Improv is great because when you go into a session, often you won't even know what character you're going to play. Like a director or a casting director or whoever will contact you and say, I heard your audition and I want you to come in and do this part. So you'll go, okay, great. You'll go in. You will not have seen a script. You will not even know what you're playing. You could be playing a little boy, an old lady. Who knows? You have to be ready to do that and to make those split-second decisions. So improv class, I think, is also really important. Or an animal voice, like a dog or a different animal. Well, okay. Often the animals just sound like people nowadays. Unless you're doing, like I did Harpymon and killed myself. Killed my voice, I should say, for a week. Here, let's try and do it. I try and do it at conventions. Okay, so it was way back in the throat. They loved it. That's a great sound. Let's do it. 2 hours later, voice gone for a week. So if you have these voices that you can possibly do, practice them at home. Practice them properly breathing and doing them and see if you can do them for more than 5-10 minutes. If you can, you might be able to do a 2-hour session. If not, if it starts to hurt or you start to lose your voice, forget it. Don't even bother. Don't even try. Of all Digimon projects you voiced in, what's been your personal fave season? Well, let's see. I loved playing I loved Lilymon. She was one of my first ones. Her and Ty's mom. And I loved that I got to Digivolve and do the voice of Rosemon instead of being replaced by another actor, which is what they do. Usually it's, I don't know, whatever. It would have been Lilymon, Digivolve 2, and then some other actor would come in and say Rosemon. But I got to do it. I was so happy I got to do both parts. I'm like, wow, okay, this is really great. Lilymon, Digivolve 2, Rosemon. So that was great. And then I got to play Rosemon, and she was, badass. But I also love, God, I can't remember which one it is. I played Lilamon and Lalamon and Sunflowmon and just all these Mons. And they were all like flower-based. So that was really cute. But I gotta say, I think Ty's mom in Digimon the movie was my favorite. Because she was such a terrible cook. Have you all seen Digimon the movie? I mean, we just redid it. They did a whole thing where all the parts that had been cut out got put back in, and the script was rewritten to be more like the original Japanese. So that means a lot of Ty's mom's cooking jokes were gone. But in the 2000, was it 2000? When did that come out? In the original Digimon the movie, that was classic. The script was hilarious. For me, for my character. I couldn't ask for a better script. I couldn't. Jeff Nimoy and Bob Buchholz wrote gold. It was gold for me. I was so happy to be able to do these crazy lines. It was the best. So the other one was Seasons and Data Squad. Yeah, those were all those other characters, which is great because that meant I got to do like every single one of the different Digimon shows. I mean, I don't know how many people did. I guess a lot of people did, but that was just amazing. Honey, you're not playing Agumon in this season. I found that to be weird. One season where Tom was not Agumon. It was our friend Brian Beacock, who's great. He's a great guy. Love him to pieces. But that one time, I'm like, you're going to come back, right? As Agumon? This is just a one-time deal, right? And it was. And Tom was back as Agumon, of course. But now, when we go to conventions with Brian Beacock, we call Tom and Brian the Agumen. Because we're silly. Oh my God. Yeah, it was 2000 or 2001. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, it's 1:54 a.m. here in Tanzania. What are you doing up so late? Well, I'm going to be off in about 5 minutes, so then you can go to bed. Or you can go to bed now if you're done. You can be done with me. Oh, yes. Yeah. Love your comedy 3000. And I love you keep saying that. That's classic. That is, yeah, love that. That was Babamon and Digimon, and we were playing Billy Crystal and Carol Kane from Princess Bride to do those parts. And we loved each other so much. Sorry, that was probably loud. And we were hitting each other with brooms. Classic. We loved that. We loved playing that. That was one of our favorite things to do, because we hardly ever get to do anything together, ever, right? It's always, you're all alone in the booth with your little headphones and your mic and your script and your screen, boxed in. Sometimes there's a window and you can see the director and the engineer. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes there's a curtain and they shut it. They don't want to look at you. But Brian Peacock said Data Squad's Agumon, he and Marcus put egg, eat Gaston. I can't quite see what that is. Brian said that he did a version of Agumon that was more like the Japanese, which had more of a kind of a growly thing, where Tom's is very sweet. His Agumon's like that. After watching Avengers Endgame, Love You 3000 really grew on me. I know. I wanted to get that shirt, and I never did, that said Love You 3000, and it had the power thingy that had his chest. I forget what it's called. Oh my God. See, I have no brain. Roles I'm doing this year, Mother from Summer Champloo, and yeah. You know what? I play everyone's mom. I can't even remember how many moms I've played. I was Asuna's mom in Sword Art Online. I was Arte's mom in Arte. I'm Komi's mom in Komi Can't Communicate. Forever 17. That is a super fun part. I don't know if you guys have seen Komi Can't Communicate, but it's very fun. Super fun. Never knew Brian Peacock voiced Agumon. Watched one of his streams recently. Yeah. They could eat more eggs. Oh, then Gaston. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that was crazy. And I think they got the idea for that. Or maybe not. Maybe it was a thing. But did you ever see the movie Rocky, where he cracks all these eggs? I think it's like half a dozen eggs in a glass and then drinks them all down. I hope that was one take. Because, oh my God, yuck. I'm sorry. Brian Peacock even knew original Broadway Lumiere. Well, I think he was he in, he was in a touring Broadway show of something. Shoot, man, I can't remember, and I'm bummed now that I can't remember it. Dang. You know what? Wait, I think it was Les Mis. And that's one of my all-time favorite shows. Les Miserables, great show. If you ever get a chance to see it. You'll cry your eyes out. Cathartic. Love it. Oh, yeah, right, the eggs. Ew. If you ever see Rocky, watch for that scene. They make sure he's drinking it. It's a close shot. They do not cut away. He cracks all the eggs in the glass, and he glugs them all down. I mean, barf? I'm sorry. Dish on the movie, learned when it was in theaters, there was some weird short that played before the film. Yeah, it was this. Oh, here's Agumon is here, everyone. Just to say
everybody. Hello. Have fun. Dorothy's really wonderful.
We're just about done, but he wanted to say hello. Yeah, it was crazy. It was this little girl, kind of weird live-action cartoon thingy. I guess it was popular somewhere at the time, but when we watched it, hey, Michael Arena, oh my God, I'm just about to wrap it up. When we watched it, I'm like, did we put in the right movie? What is this? And then eventually it was like, oh, okay, that was some weird preview thing. I don't know.
Don't go out on a downer, honey.
It was a weird preview thing, and we didn't like it. But we love Digimon. Oh my God, you're just joining now. I'm literally about to wrap up. But Wait, I remember the name. Yes! Angela Anaconda. Oh my god, why was that even there? Why was it included? That was so silly. Say hi to me, Layla. I don't know who you are, but hi! How are you doing? Can't thank you both for doing Digimon and Words of Susan Egan. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, love Digimon, love Disney, love all that stuff. And I guess I'm going to go. I guess that's it. I'm going to take one last sip. L'chaim to you all. I know, but I like saying it.
Well, give him a cheers.
All right, people. Cheers. Here's to your good health and long live anime. Mwah.